What's up, YouTube? It's Heretic here. I'm back with another deck profile. We're going to be looking at Mew and Night March, the new Mew from Fates Collide. Kyogre and maybe Thundurus are having a little party outside. We got a bit of a thunderstorm going here over Columbus, so it's good news for my wife's garden. It's good to have. Hopefully we don't grow any vile plumes, however. I really would prefer not to be under item lock when I go outside to mow the lawn. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into this list here, and hopefully we can finish it before the power goes out. So, 4 Joltics. Yeah, this is Night March. I really should just lay the first 12 cards down all at once. So I went, or Pumpkaboos, 4 lines. So 4 ticks, 4 pumpkins, 4 magic lamps. Yeah. It's Night March. Welcome to Night March. So, 4, 8, 12. Attack. Yo. 2 Mew. Now, this new Mew is kind of like a watered-down non-EX version of the old Mew EX from Dragons Exalted. I say watered down because, well, Mew EX could copy any attack of any Pokemon on the board on both sides. Mew, this new one, is not only limited to your own Pokemon, but it is also limited to basic Pokemon. Of course, in this deck, that really doesn't matter a whole lot. It merely means that you can't copy your opponent's Seismitoad EX's Quake and Punch. And that might actually be relevant coming up because of the way the new set is shaped up. I think Fates Collide is a very good set for the game. But we'll get into that. So we run 2 Mew just to get extra Night March attackers in. Mainly so that we don't run out. Because otherwise, one of the big problems I think with straightforward Night March, at least that I had before, was that I was running out of attackers too frequently, because I like to be just reckless and not skillful and just dump everything. So Mew is going to help out with that. Puts even less skill into a deck that people already complain takes no skill. Yeah! Alrighty. We also do run 1 promo Jirachi, and this is also partially because of Mew. Mew's ability to copy Stardust is just awesome, and it allows us to essentially have multiple Jirachis without having multiple Jirachis, if that makes any sense. So Mew being able to copy Stardust, this is especially good in the Toadtina or any kind of Giratina matchup when they're trying to Chaos Wheel us out of our double colorless energies, and we can just say Stardust, 10 damage, and we're invulnerable for a turn. So definitely being able to take advantage of that. Of course, with Dimension Valley, you can Stardust for no energy, so that's awesome. So 1 Jirachi, replacing 0 Sick in this deck for the most part, and then 3 Shaman EX, because that's pretty much the norm for Night March. Almost wanted to go up to 4 here since N has returned to the format, and if you don't think that's going to mean anything, don't freak when you get blindsided by it. Anyway, 4 Professor Sycamores. I know the list that won 2 states only ran 2 Sycamores. However, as I just said, N is returning to standard. And that means that we need to have more consistent draw power. We need more copies of stuff like this, because late game we get N down to 1 or 2 cards, or even 3. You know, it's going to be more of a fight. You're going to have to pull into something that can get you a new hand. So that's why I almost went up to 4 Shamans, and that's why I also went up to 4 Sycamores. Of course, if you're Andrew Mahone, you always played 4 Sycamores anyway. So anyway, 4 Sycamores, pretty big deal. Only 1 Hex Maniac now instead of 2. Mew, of course, needs his ability to copy attacks, like Night March and Stardust. And also just because you can still reuse the 1 copy. So it still seems like it's pretty solid. Then we got some other 1-of supporters. We got Lysander, Teammates, and, as I said, N is returning to format. So let's get that new N. Best artwork yet, in my opinion. Full art lovers, too bad. No, I really do like the artwork on this. I had mixed feelings about this card coming back into the format. It doesn't bother me as much now as it did when I first saw the reprint. Because, hey, it could have been Getsus and that would have been worse. Yeah, 3 Dimension Valleys. This is just basic Pumpkaboo attack for double colorless, and it also lets Mew copy Stardust for no energy. You might notice I'm not going to go too ham on Mew copying Joltik for 1 energy, because we're actually still not running any basic energies. Mainly because we don't have room. So, continue on our list here with the items. We got 4 VS Seekers. And, so pretty much standard standard stuff here for Night March. 4 VS Seekers, 4 Battle Compressors, 4 Puzzle of Time, 4 Trainer's Mail, 4 Ultra Ball. So all of that is pretty standard as far as Night March lists go. Now I've cut out of the Acrobikes to beef up the Sycamore count and fit in the Muse and the Jirachi, because I feel those are a little more useful in this deck, given the way the format is shifting. We've also got a Startling Megaphone, and we've got 1 Buddy Buddy in case our Jirachi actually itself gets knocked out, or if we need another Night March or late game still, because that could happen. Gatorade bottle courtesy of my son. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? We got 1 target whistle, because this can basically win us the mirror match. Bring an opponent's Shaman back onto the bench, Lysander it up, knock it out. Yeah. 1 escape rope. This is for Jolteon mainly. Escape when they flash ray, use escape rope, send their Jolteon back to the bench, Lysander it back up, knock it out. Then we got Town Map. 1 Floatstone, would have 2 if we didn't need escape rope, and then Fighting Fury Belt to buff up the HP on our Pokemon, since everything that hits the board on our side is a basic. Lantman doesn't go on board, as you guys know. And then 4 double colorless energy to round out the list. With Mew, you could definitely make the case for basic energy. My challenge is find the room without cutting something crucial. A lot of people will immediately go for the Megaphone. Play against Focus Sash a couple times and see how you feel about that, I guess, was what I would have to say. I know Garchomp doesn't seem like a top-tier threat, but there have been too many times when Focus Sash or Fighting Fury Belt have kept me from getting a knockout, and Startling Megaphone just kind of helps there. And Baby's trying to say hi here. Hey, wait, old goober. Hi. Hey, wee! Look up! Oh! Silly. Alrighty. So, anyway, that's Mew March, or Mew Night March, or Night March Mew, or Night March. Yeah. For Fates Collide Standard, and so not too much has changed. I guess N, a couple more Sycamores, a couple of Mews and Jirachi, 6 cards. Okay. But that's what we got for right now, and I hope to see you guys again soon. I'm Heretic. That was my son Axel. Mari's over here. And Kyogre and Thundurus are having a party. Cheers. What's up, YouTube? It's Heretic here, and I'm back with another deck. You just love to do this, don't you, little man?
You can have this back in a moment, baby.
Oh, that was fine. That was fine. That was, no, that's definitely.